Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ish. I'm just gonna go ahead and teach you how to permanently mount an SMB Share from freenas to Ubuntu. First of all, you want to make sure you have your storage set up in freenas. I'm gonna be sharing the media file. One thing you want to check on here is permissions. So I always set my media file folder to owner media and group media. Those are built-in user groups in freenas. Some people use nobody and no group. I have this set for Windows because I use Windows. This is my share, so I can actually set file ownership right here. So I have group ownership as right, kind of how it's checkboxed right here, if you can see that. Some people use Unix, I just use Windows, but to each his own. So anything beyond media, like my movies and downloads and stuff, media or TV, music, movies, if you do that, set permissions recursively, it will add the same permissions to all of those files as well. So I just own it with media. It's not the safest, but it works. You can change that to any user you want. And then you want to go ahead and create your share. Media. I allow guest access for read access, but you don't have to do that either. Alright, once that's set up, you want to create a user. Let's go ahead and create a user. Test user 1. I don't want to create him a group, I just want to put him in the media group, because that's what my share is set for, media group. So anyone in this group will have read-write access. I want write access to this file, so if you put them in a different group, you can always go down here and add media this way. Alright, once your user is created, first you can check your mounts, df-h. Those are what my mounts look like right now. So first of all, I have to create a directory of where I want that mount to sit. Like, where do I want it to exist? So I usually create that in my home directory or the user that I'm using. So I'm currently in my home directory, as this little squiggly shows you. So I want to create one there. Let's go ahead and create one. I always like to create a mount folder. Just makes it easier for me to remember. So sudo make directory. Do mount. Now I see it here. Now in mount, I'm going to create media. Go to my mount directory. There's my media. Alright. Once you do that, you could just run the mount command, sudo mount, but that's just going to temporarily give you access to the mount. So I want to do this so my computer permanently has it on there, so every time I reboot this Linux box, it's going to have it on there. You can also do a man mount and look up a whole bunch of different options. on how to mount stuff. I don't want to do that right now, but that's a good way to learn how to use the mount command. I'm actually just going to edit a file in Ubuntu or in a Linux box that gives you or basically tells you you can mount files to your computer from there. So let's go ahead and I use sudo nano, and this file is located in your Etsy folder. Make sure you put a slash because it's in your root, and make sure you use sudo. And it's called fs tab, Etsy fs tab. Alright, once you're in here, you want to go down. You want to create a new line here. The first thing you're going to have is your freenas server. You can either do the host name or the IP address. I just do the IP address because I know it by heart. And then the share that you just made, or that you had made. So I did media space. And now we're the new directory you just created. So that's going to be home. Then it's going to be your username. I've tried using the squiggly sometimes and it just doesn't work. So home, username, and then the new folder I created, mount media. Then the file type you're going to do, or the file share. So this is a SIFs file share. SMB is SIFs. So then you want to do, you can do this as guest sometimes. It works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's hit or miss. I just like it as using a username like we just created. So I'm going to make that username. So I'm going to log into this share with this username basically. And the password, test pass. And then I put read write in here, RW. I don't know if that's required or not, but I just like it because I can see it. And this has to be on every one you do. IO character set, UTF-8. And then type in no perm, space 0, space 0. Alright, once that's good, hit Control X. Asks you if you want to save. Hit Y for yes. And hit enter. Alright, now that you got that there, you want to run that file. So if I do a df/h again, shows my mounts. I want to run that file, so you just do sudo mount -a, or that's short for -all or whatever. So you can do sudo mount -a, and do the df-h again. Oh, there we go. That's now mounted here. The reason I don't mount this directly in media is because when you plug in like a USB drive or something, it goes to media, or you put a disk in or something. Media is just widely used. I just stay away from it. Create my new one, mount, media. So now we can go ahead and view the files. Let's see, ls, I want to change to media directory. ls, oh, there's my downloads, movies, music, backup, logs. Let's make sure we can view the files, cd movies. There's all the folders in my movies, so cd. Let's go to Warcraft. There's Warcraft right there. Alright, now let's back out of there. Now to verify write access, you can just create a file real fast. I just create one with nano real fast, sudo nano, and then the file name, and then just type whatever you want. Control X, and then LS. There we are. I just created a file, so I have write access. Go ahead and remove that real fast. And then you can go to your plex, and you can, you know, just surf to the directory. Now that it's in here, it's going to be in your home. It's going to be right here. And then you have it. It's pretty easy. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Just put them in the comments. If you want me to make another tutorial on anything I did here, just let me know. I can do that for you. Be sure to like my video. I'll keep creating more. Thank you. See ya.